Hi, air signs. It's Angela with Mystic Moon. Welcome to your April 2021 reading. This could be for Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Please just take what resonates and get rid of what doesn't. The decks that I'll be using here today, I'll let you guys know what I'm using, and everything will be listed down below. We also have this Vulnerability Dragon Organite created by my friend Michelle from Wing and Bell. I'll also put that down below. So let's go ahead and get started, you guys. Let's take a look and see what is your overall theme for the month of April 2021 for air signs. This right here is called the Oracle of the Fairies. Let's get a card from this deck to see what is the overall theme for air signs. We have pure intention. So we're going to clarify with some tarot, but this particular deck says, the fairy of manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. So this is about something that you want this month. Make sure that your intentions are pure. And what I think this card is really indicating here is to make sure that whatever it is that you're wishing for, that it's not impeding on the free will of another person. You know, sometimes when we have wishes connected to other people, sometimes we don't take into account that they may have other things that they need to do or want to do, or other situations going on, and not always what we want is what we should get at that time. So make sure it's for the highest good of all involved. So that's why it's best to just not really have anybody connected to your wishes, just to be a little bit more maybe general with your manifestation, such as I would like to attract love, or I would like to attract a person that's on the same page as me at this time, instead of I would like to attract, someone's specific name, like this particular person. That way we're not intervening with or trying to interrupt with their free will. So anyways, that is a message coming through. So this right here is the Fairy Tarot cards. And let's see what we got going on here. We have the Two of Summer. So definitely feel like your guys' wishes or what you want to manifest right now is a relationship. Two of Cups. That's Two of Summer in this deck. So it says falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone, maybe even forgiving, and the resolution of an issue or a problem. You may not want to give up on a relationship. This relationship can be healed. So make sure that your intentions are pure when it comes to this connection. Like I said, if you guys have a wish, something that you desire with someone, make sure that you try not to interrupt or maybe even manipulate certain things to happen in the way that you want them to happen. You have to take account every single person's, needs or what's best, right? So lighten your grip or shift or open up your energy a little bit to the best outcome for all. Try not to have tunnel vision on this specific thing is what I'm getting here. Now, of course, this doesn't have to be romance, even though Two of Cups more or less usually is, but this could be a partnership in any kind of way, something going on with a friend, family member, coworker too. Anyway, the King of Winter, which is the King of Swords. King of Swords is somebody who might be a little detached from their emotions. They might not be super emotional. They might just kind of feel like, you're not really, like your intentions are to be with this person, but they might not be someone who is really wearing their heart on their sleeve. And so it's very difficult to figure out where you're at with them, what they're thinking, what they want. We do have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is about, kind of detaching yourself and going away from someone. So I feel like what Spirit is trying to tell you in this reading, this overall theme for the month for you guys, is that you might be finding yourselves traveling away from someone, or just kind of, rather than putting all of your energy into this person, you might just be focused on maybe doing your own thing and not really focus so much on them. Just focus on, I'd like to be happy, and I'd like to be connected to those that are on the same page as me. That way you don't have to worry so much about this King of Swords. This King of Swords will either communicate to you that they feel the same, or that they want the same things as you, or they won't. And so the best thing that you can possibly do is to just let it go, give it to Spirit, and whatever's meant to be will be. That's the message that I'm getting here. So Six of Swords is transitioning, coming out of a rocky phase and going towards something positive. So some of you guys are letting go of your expectations. Some of you are letting go of what you feel like you need to have with someone. And when you do this, you're going to see that maybe something positive is going to come from that letting go. This person could suddenly wake up. This person could suddenly maybe want to be on the same page as you. But maybe something in the way that it's been working, lately just isn't working. So be open to change, be open to doing something differently. That's amazing. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look and see your love life. So that had a lot to do with, I think, romance or partnership. But let's see specifically for romance. We're going to go into my Arrows of Love Oracle. What do we need to know about romance and love? Love lyrics. Long-term. And love language. What's interesting is we have lyrics and love language, conversation, songs, words, melody, things like that. So let's go into my Twin Flame Journey Tarot, clarify some of this information. I feel like there may be a conversation, or you want to have a deep conversation about how someone feels. And you see this situation as something that you want in the long term. Like, I want to build a life together. I want to be together. Let's start building. And you've got this King of Swords where you're not really sure where you're at with them. So again, the advice is to just try to let go of your need to know, and you're going to see how things are going to fall into a more peaceful place. Yeah, Two of Wands. This right here is somebody who's trying to make a decision about something. What is their heart telling them to do versus what they're seeing? It's almost like a heart, like a battle between the head and the heart. That's the message. A battle between the head and the heart. So it's difficult when it comes to making this decision, because our heart is telling us one thing, but yet our logic is telling us another. Yeah, this is about freeing yourself. It's definitely about freeing yourself. Freeing yourself and just kind of doing your own thing for a period of time. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, when it comes to working with this person, you got to let go. And I'm not saying that you got to let go of them and like you just got to forget about them. Not necessarily the message. But trying to make it work right now is only creating more of this energy of it not working. So we've got to just let go and let the universe do its thing. So I'm going to go ahead and read again to you guys. Fairy manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. So again, you desire something with someone, and your intentions might be pure, but sometimes what we want isn't what other people want, or it may not be the best for everyone involved, especially if there's other people attached to this person. So if you want to manifest your heart's desire, do it with pure intention and for the highest good of all. What is meant to be will be. Okay? So you want to come together and collaborate with someone, and there might be a deep conversation about that, or you might really wish to have a deep conversation or for them to make a decision about you and this connection. But I'm just seeing here that the best energy that's available to you is to just let go and let the chips fall where they're going to fall. And it's not about you putting your life on hold and waiting for this person to tell you what you guys are going to do. No, this means that you continue carrying on. You continue doing your own thing and just kind of letting go of any expectations that you might have. When you do this, this is a better plan. And this may also help this person to come to a decision on their own to make a move towards you, or to want to come together and collaborate with you. So to me, it's a win-win when you have that energy instead of trying to make it work. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into whoever this is, their higher self message to you. We're going to go into my Twin Flame Journey messages number 1 and 2. What does your person want you to know from their higher self, this person that you might be struggling with here? I'm reminded of you constantly. So even if you were to let go, your person is still going to be reminded of you. So it's not they're going to forget about you. You might worry about that. They're not going to. And I'm trying to do the honorable thing. Some of you guys are dealing with someone that is in another relationship, or they have responsibilities. They might have children. You may want to come together with them right now, but again, that's not for the highest good of everyone involved. That might be what you want, but it's not really what needs to happen right now. So give somebody some breathing space, some time to get their ducks in a row, figure things out. They are trying to do the honorable thing. They are thinking of you when they are making decisions. But right now, they may just not be able to show up for you in the way that you need them to show up for you, or to be able to have these deep conversations that you would like to have, or to let you know where they're at emotionally. They may just be in that King of Swords mode where they have a lot of responsibilities and they're trying to make some decisions. So maybe a little bit of space being given is actually going to help this connection, because it does say your relationship can be healed. It can. So don't give up before the miracle occurs. Just let go a little bit and let certain things kind of play out first. That's what I'm seeing. So that message is definitely for people that have a specific person in mind. If you don't have a specific person in mind, what I'm getting here is that you may let go of your expectations or another person, like somebody from your past, and this puts you into a whole new phase of your romantic life. And you are then attracting a person that is ready for you. It can go either way. All right, so now let's go ahead and go into what are your biggest challenges this month. So we're going to go into my Dark Night of the Soul Tarot and combine that with my Spirits of Darkness and Light Divination deck. What is your biggest challenge this month? Biggest challenges this month. Okay, the Emperor. So some of you guys could be dealing with the King. I mean, we just got the King of Swords earlier, and now we're getting the Emperor, which is like the King. Could be a masculine. You could be a feminine dealing with the masculine person. The Iron Fist. Again, this is somebody that has a lot of responsibilities. This could also be you. You have a lot of responsibilities to deal with yourself. And so there could just be a challenge with responsibilities, things that people need to handle, things that people need to do. Oh yeah, zombie spirit, control, empty, and submissive. And it's beyond our control, or at least it feels that way. We feel like we're powerless in this situation. So don't give over your power or control over to this Emperor, okay? You are in control of your own fate and your own destiny. So if you guys are feeling like you're being controlled, or you're feeling like, you know, you're unhappy or miserable because of somebody else's decisions or things that somebody else is doing, Spirit is here to remind you that actually you've maybe handed over your power, and now you've become submissive, and now you're feeling empty because you're not focusing on yourself anymore. You're focusing on somebody else. So Spirit is telling you it's time to take your power back. It's time to take responsibility for your own feelings and your own life and circumstances. What else? Seven of Cups, sorrow. A lot of choices, a lot of things that we see. Things aren't panning out. Is it just a fantasy? Is it just an illusion? I don't even know what I'm thinking or feeling anymore. I'm very confused. Seven of Cups is all of those things, feeling like we just don't even know about a situation anymore. So again, if you're feeling a lot of confusion, you're feeling a lot of just dark energy surrounding a person or a situation, that's why Spirit's message to you is to just let go, take some space. Take some space from it all. Yeah, Spirit of Apple. This is a test. It's a period of a test. Also, too, if you guys want to move forward with someone, but they're not offering that option to you right now, due to circumstances or whatever, you do have to don't be tempted to lower your standards just to be with someone because you're afraid to lose them and you're settling for less than you deserve. So don't allow yourself to be submissive. Really stand up and this is what I want. And you may not be on the same page. That's okay. You're not ready. You can't, whatever the issue might be. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to keep living my life. And maybe when you're ready, you can dial me up. And if that doesn't happen, don't worry. I'm not waiting anyways. What's meant to be will be. That's the message. So our challenges this month are going to be like we're being tested on. Are we going to stay stuck and confused? Are we going to stay continuously in a state of fantasy, just fantasizing about the life that we could have? Are we going to give up total control to another person? Or are we going to take our power back and start living our lives and start handling our own business and affairs? Wow, interesting stuff. So now let's take a look and see what might be showing up in our environment on account of other people or just situations and circumstances. This right here is called the Tea Leaf Reading Cards. Big old cat hairs in this, like a whisker. All right, what do we got? We're going to get 5 cards. Marriage. Interesting, because I do feel for some of you, not all, that someone else is involved with another person. This could be an ex, though. This could be a family, something like that. So this is outside circumstances that seem to affect you this month. Good news, okay? So that's Amazing. There's going to be some good news that's coming to you this month in regards to a marriage. Dolphin. Financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. So this is beautiful. This is things that we have set in motion in the past are now coming back in the form of good karma, a payoff, something like that. Maybe an investment is paying off. We have a man. So you're definitely going to be dealing with some kind of masculine energy here. Okay? We got it with the King of Swords and we got it with the Emperor. Now we have this man showing up. Could be that this man, something is paying off for him, so it's good news when it comes to a divorce or separation, or something is improving in this man's life and it's good news to you. Like you hear about it and it's good news for you. Forest, muddled and unclear thinking. That right there is the Seven of Cups. So right now it seems like the forest is dark. The forest is foggy. We can't really see in that forest right now. Best thing to possibly do, which we got at the very beginning of the reading, is to just let go. Don't let it control our lives. Step away. Take a little bit of a break, and everything's going to fall into place. That is the message. So whatever person you guys are dealing with that has a lot of issues, or there's a lot of things that, a lot of challenges you're experiencing with this person, things are going to improve in their life. You're going to hear about it, and they're going to come to you after you kind of pull your way and let go, and you're no longer in that forest, just lost in that energy. Something is going to improve for you. This is a good thing. Love this. All right, so now let's take a look and see what are opportunities for your own growth, healing, and ascension when it comes to just your path and your journey at this present time. We're going to go into Spirit of the Animals. What spirit animal is with you right now, helping you on your spiritual journey, your healing, and your ascension? We have the squirrel, always prepared. It says, you are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off your course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all that you need. So again, you guys, this is about continuing to work on yourself, plan your own future, even though right now there's this distraction of what this other person is going, or what this person has going on. Don't get stuck in their forest. Don't get stuck in someone else's forest. Move forward. Move forward beyond that forest. And when you do this, what you're doing is you're preparing for your own future. You're just tending to your own garden. You're staying in your own lane. This right here is called the Spirit Song Tarot. Nine of Feathers, which is the Nine of Swords. Yeah, that's right. It's the Nine of Swords, right? Hold on for a second. Oh, these decks, the crystals are pentacles, the acorns are wands, the shells are cups. Yeah, that's the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. So, Nine of Swords, you know what that is, you guys? That's stress. That's anxiety. That's worry. You don't need that. You don't need that. So, let somebody else deal with their own issues. Don't take it on. Try not to worry so much about what someone else is doing this month. So the squirrel is here to help you to just continue to focus on yourself, do your own thing, stay in your own lane, okay? Try not to get all up in your head about something. Disconnect from any kind of activity that's not going to empower you, because it says self-empowerment, perspective. So if you are taking a look, and I always got to throw this out there, at somebody else's social media, keeping tabs, trying to figure something out, I'm getting here, disengage from that behavior. It's not going to serve you. Not going to serve you at all. Yeah, Queen of Cups. This is you. This is about you just being peaceful in your own energy, being in your own emotions. So this is interesting because the Queen of Cups is opposite of the King of Swords. So you might be just a very open, loving individual that's just very compassionate, very empathetic. And so, of course, you might take on the stresses or the issues that someone else has. You might be worrying more than even they're worried. You're taking something on, and Spirit's saying you've got to tend to your own nest. You might just want to give and help and heal. I'm getting here. You got to pull back and reserve your own energy. So there's an opportunity for you to just kind of focus on you and trust your intuition, but also take care of you. Be compassionate to yourself. And we have the Three of Swords. Yeah, there's something about recovering from a sticky situation. This could be third party. I've gotten a lot of this energy in this reading. Doesn't have to be, though. Three of Swords is heartache, it's sadness, it's betrayal. It's a bummer. Our heart is breaking. It just sucks. But the thing is, if we're focused there and we're not working on ourselves, we will continue to get stuck in this nightmare of a situation. Let somebody take care of their own nightmare and use your own strength that you have on reserve for yourself to continue to move forward in the best possible way that you can. Okay? So there is that. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and end this reading with some messages from Spirit, some spiritual guidance and advice. This right here is my Twin Flame Journey Oracle. Fresh start. Yeah, beautiful. That's good. I feel like something new wants to happen here, but it won't happen until you let go, until you just really do something else, do something new. Focus elsewhere. This is my Divine Feminine Healing deck. Oh yeah, look at that. Power. I can accomplish anything or any goal that I set my mind to. Nothing is unattainable unless I believe it is. Exactly. You have the power to do this. Whoever's watching this video, you have the power to do this. Take back your power. We got that earlier with that zombie. You may have become submissive to someone else. You may have put everything into them, and now you're just losing yourself. Spirit's saying, take back your power. Focus on growth. Focus on the things that you can control. You can't control them. You can't control other people. You can only control yourself. Let's get a message for my Twin Flame Angel numbers. 229. Patience is required as one person is still struggling to gain clarity with current challenges. So this just confirms that whoever you're dealing with, you guys, is still trying to gain some sort of clarity with their challenges. You can't make them see. You can't do the work for them. You can only work on yourself. So that's where your power lies. Your power lies within working on you and focusing on you, not focusing on them and their issues and their problems. And you'll see that as you make this shift, new sprouts are going to start to come up, and there will be an opportunity to start something new and start something fresh. So that's a beautiful energy to get for spring. So anyways, you guys, I really hope that those messages resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.